step up to the podium? Okay, are you Mr. Berliner, sir?
Yes, Judge.
Okay, counsel, if you can announce your appearance for the record, please.
Please court, Your Honor, Dave Bogenschutz on behalf of Daniel Adam Berliner.
Eric Linder on behalf of the state.
Okay, waive formal reading.
Yes, Your Honor. I've had a chance to review the PC.
Okay, and any objection to probable cause?
On the face of the PC, no, Your Honor. We obviously object to some of the things that are not in there, but as far as the PC, the actual verbiage in the PC, I think, shows probable cause.
Okay. All right, the court's going to find probable cause. Let's talk about bond on count 2 is 1,000. We need to talk about bond on count 1.
Your Honor, on count 1, this is based on the nature of the allegations and the allegations in the probable cause affidavit. The state is going to be seeking a $50,000 bond. Additional release conditions the state will be seeking are no contact with the alleged victim AG. Additionally, Your Honor, the state will be requesting no contact with the listed victim with the initials NC.
Okay, so AC and NC.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Pretrial release with a GPS monitor, level 2. No contact with any minors until further order of the court. And we request that Mr. Berliner be ordered not to be in possession of any recording devices until further order of the court.
Okay, Mr. Bogenschutz.
Thank you, Your Honor. Your Honor, Mr. Berliner has lived in the state of Florida since 2006. He's probably one of the preeminent fencing coaches in the United States. He runs Saber Outreach Network. His clientele are individuals who not only want to know about fencing, but are also in training for Olympic teams. He's all over the internet, and with respect to the kind of job that he has and the kind of activities that he not only promotes but teaches. This is a case of this incident is a third-degree felony. I think that the standard bond for a third-degree felony would probably be somewhere in the vicinity of $1,000 to $1,500. I'm not sure if this is even on the bond schedule. It's obvious that the tampering charge, which I just read, which seems to be based on police officer's suspicion that a phone had been broken, or at least attempted, according to his guess, to be destroyed without having knowledge of the specific incident that caused the phone to be in that condition. But at least that's got a standard bond. He has a prior. The prior was dismissed in drug court. It's a possession case. His job and what he does for a living is teach minors how to fence, as well as other people, other adults, at a business located for that purpose called Dual Life Olympic Fencing Center, which is in Fort Lauderdale, and was allegedly the site of the incident that gave rise to his arrest. I'm requesting that the court do two things with respect to him. As I said, he's been here since 2006. This is his first real brush with the law. I think there are extenuating circumstances with respect to why the phone was in the bathroom, and it had to do with the reporter, the individual who was his ex-girlfriend. But nevertheless, I will flesh that out later. But I think that a bond in the neighborhood of $5,000 to $10,000 on count 1 would be sufficient. We have no objection to the no contact order on either of the individuals that were just mentioned by Mr. Linder. The GPS, I think, is a little heavy, especially in light of the fact that he's been here as long as he has with no real criminal background, the fact that he's a businessman in the community and has been so for several years. The no contact with the minors, Judge, I would ask the court to, if you're going to do that, to indicate no harmful contact, because what he does is he teaches minors. That's his job. That's what he does for a living. He teaches fencing in an open area. He doesn't do it in somebody's backyard. He does it at an office at a location specifically designated for that activity at 3017 Northwest 60th Street in Fort Lauderdale. The no possession of recording devices, we don't oppose that.
Let's read something for a moment. Okay. Anything further, State?
Your Honor, just with regard specifically to the state's request that he not have contact with minors, I just think based on the nature of these allegations that the interest in ensuring that any minors are protected outweighs Mr. Berliner's interest in coaching any minors at this point in time.
All right, any response, Mr. Bogenschutz?
Just that all of the checking that the officers have done has indicated this is, at least at this stage, is an orphan event. That this doesn't appear to be something that has happened over and over again, or at least another time. The police officers did a search of his residence and the residence of his father. They didn't find anything that would indicate, at least according to the PC, would indicate that this is a pattern or anything that the court should be concerned about. His history has not been for harming children. In fact, it's been exactly the opposite. But I think that no harmful contact would be appropriate. I think that that's, in this case, I don't think that's even necessary, but as far as if the court wants to do something like that, then no harmful contact, I think, would be appropriate.
All right, the court does find probable cause. I don't know if I said that previously. The court's going to order no victim contacts, or direct or indirect, with the alleged victims in this case with the initials AG and NC. The court is going to do pretrial release GPS level 2. The court is going to order no contact with minors until further order of the court and without prejudice, so you can have a hearing before your division judge. No possession of any recording devices until further order of the court. Court is going to set your bond on count 1 at $25,000 and on count 2 at $1,000. Anything further from anybody?
Nothing from the state.
Oh, Your Honor, thank you again for resetting this for me.
Oh, no problem at all.
Nice to see you, Judge.
Thank you.
Judge.
Thank you. All right, Scott Joseph Harris.